Hi, I'd like to talk to you about the divorce strategy session offered by Paré Associates. The purpose of the strategy session is to put you in control of your divorce, to answer your questions like, how much will this cost? Or, will I lose my children? Do I have to go to court? And so forth. It is overwhelming to begin a process that you know so little about. The strategy session will change that. The first thing we do at the strategy session is help establish realistic goals, what you want to achieve in your divorce. If there are children, the goal setting would include things like legal and physical custody, as well as how much child support will be paid. With regard to assets, how your assets will be divided. If there is a home, what will happen to the home? Will somebody continue to live in that? Setting those goals requires consideration of your overall circumstances. So we will discuss a brief history of your marriage. What happened to bring you to the point of wanting a divorce? We will discuss whether you're employed, whether your spouse is employed, how much do each of you earn. We will consider the retirement assets as well as any other savings. We will look at who has cared for the children and talk about what's in their best interest. With that information, we can begin to establish realistic goals. Once the goals are identified, then we need to decide on a plan how to achieve those goals. That plan will depend on where you are in the process. If you have not started the divorce, then we will discuss ways that you can approach your divorce that will hopefully result in an uncontested or consented to divorce and keep you out of court. If you have been served with divorce papers by your spouse, we'll review those papers and talk about what the next steps are. We will discuss strategies, how to get a settlement instead of a war. Once we decide on a plan, we will talk about how long the process is likely to take, and we will talk about what is involved in the litigation process. The cost of a divorce varies greatly depending on how angry the spouses are at each other, whether there are children, whether alimony is at issue, and whether people are willing to compromise. By reviewing the history, understanding the status of your relationship with your spouse, what the assets are, what the issues we are likely to confront, the cost of the divorce can then be discussed. It can be projected. The cost, however, will largely be controlled by the willingness of each spouse to compromise, something that is only partly under your control. The only thing that you should do to prepare for the strategy session is write down all of your questions that you want answers to. We'll do our best to make sure to answer those questions. Write down your goals, things that are important to you, the must-haves, and we will work those desires into the plan. I look forward to meeting you at the strategy session. Have a great day.